What is going on, GeoFlux Side Perspective? Dating in today's dating scene, and I don't know if it's because I'm a millennial, I don't know because I'm getting older and I'm almost 30, 3 years away from 30, I don't know. But in this dating scene, it just seems like people in general are more concerned about sex than actually having a relationship. Hence why I like to call the dating scene of today's generation hookup culture. That's really all this is. It is hookup culture. It's basically, I'm going on an app, I'm browsing the app to see who's, attractive to me, and I'm about to hook up with them, have sex, bust a nut. And then after that, I'm probably never going to talk to you or see you again. And if I do decide to hit you up, it's to have sex again. It's not for anything deeper. I'm not trying to get to know you on a deeper level. This is strictly a hookup. And that's what today's dating scene basically is. Hence why the manipulative behavior of leading people on and flirting with folks that you really have no real true intentions of ever truly getting to know or being with, just so you can hook and sinker. You can lead them on long enough to get in their pants, basically. You can lead them long enough so you can get your nut, and then after that, bye-bye. And that's how a lot of people are. And that's why, when we talk about the struggle of, you really have to believe people when they show you through their actions this is how they are, because a lot of these niggas, bitches, people have shown you they're not really anybody to be taken seriously. They've shown you time and time again. So again, if you're looking for something real in this dating arena, good luck. That's all I'm gonna say. Good luck, because it just seems like in this dating arena, the chances of finding real love, the chances of finding someone who actually wants to get to know you, respects you, willing to go down the mile, to do the work. I just feel like, and that's another problem with us as millennials, I just feel like the millennial generation, the Gen Z generation, and honestly, if we're being honest, the Gen Xers are kind of the same way. It's like everything with us is microwave. If it doesn't come fast, we don't want it. And that is another reason why we don't have real relationships, because real relationships take time and effort, and that's just something that a lot of us refuse to put in the time and the work. We're expecting to have these fairy tale relationships from the get-go. So, and then on the flip side, we're also in an age of self-love, self-care. So a lot of people are also like, look, I can do bad by myself. I'm not finna be going back and forth with someone who constantly is disrespecting me. So I'm not even about to waste the time on that part, which I can't blame people for, because all we got to do is look at the baby boomers. It's a lot of baby boomers who were married for 40 and 50 years to someone they absolutely hated for the sake of the family. And I don't recommend that either, because that's how you end up being in abusive relationships. That's how you end up resenting your partner, possibly hating your kids because they resemble your partner. I'm just being honest. So I don't recommend staying in dead situations either. But I just notice it seems like in this generation, at least in this current dating scene, a lot of us are like, look, you either doing what I want right now, or you getting the boot, because I'm not even finna put in time and effort, with you. Or it's just a hookup situation. Like I said, this is browsing for sex. Once you get your orgasm, your nut, you moving on. And if a person texts you, they don't read. Because that's another thing, we don't communicate at all. And I really hate how, at least for millennials, texting is like the communication tool for a lot of people, and it's a very lazy communication tool, because it's like, when do you actually physically see a person? When do you actually talk on the phone? A lot of us don't do either of that. Everything is through an app. and all we're doing is sending words and emojis, and some of y'all don't even respond to text messages. So the communication aspect is like dead at this point when it comes to dating, which is weird, because it's like, how are you supposed to communicate and get to know a person if you're not actually communicating?